2, 3, bust it.
Power Connect Show. Power Connect. Power Connect Show. Power Connect. Power Connect Show. Your reliable program that gives you all the information you need to know about the power sector, professionals in the industry, electrical products, government agencies, the stakeholders, and many more. Power Connect Show.
It's another beautiful Wednesday. How are you doing out there? How are you doing in Ibeju? How are you doing in Lekki, Aja? In VI, how are you doing? How about people in Ijora, Apapa, Festac, Ojo, Agbara, even up to Badagry? I trust you are all doing well. And, well, you know that when it's time like this, when this hour comes, your exciting program, your very delightful, ever delightful program comes on here, the Power Connect Show, and it happens on no other station other than your darling station. Now we station 102.7 Niger FM, and of course, you know that my name remains what it has always been, Ademola Ben Cranston Adegoke, ABC Adegoke for short. And you know what? Like I always say, I don't come on this program all alone. I know belong to chop alone party. I always come with my co-anchor, my brother from another mother. Call him BB, Banji Busari. Banji, how has your week been?
Thank you very much. You know, say some people they like to chop alone. ABC no be like that.
Know they do that.
Anywhere you they go, you hold me by hand, make you go together, and now we take reach Niger FM 102.7. Yes, so this is BB Banji Busari. Now, welcome to yet a fresh edition of your darling program, a program that has become a household name in Lagos and beyond. You know us, every Wednesday we're always here, giving you tips, giving you new information, knowledge, entertainment, and every other thing concerning electricity.
Yeah.
And then our sponsor has remained the
Electricity Distribution Company,
and they are doing very well, wonderfully well. And I know you are feeling them at home too, because the niche they are providing is not you can't find it elsewhere. It's only with EKDC giving you the best.
I know that our listeners, they can't wait, to know what we have for them again today. And today we are talking about standard and quality in electrical installation. What kind of professionals do you engage?
For the past 3 weeks now, we don't talk about safety.
Safety.
And who are the people that will help us get safety at home?
Yeah.
So we go do research. Bring the people.
If we kind person you they engage to do your electricity project for you. You want builders, you go give them to a person where be say go do and well. But today we say we are talking about standard and quality, and you cannot be talking about standard and quality without talking about qualified hands to handle electricity project. And that is why today on the program we have gone to bring the chairman of Licensed Electrical Contractors Association of Nigeria, Lagos State Chapter, Comrade Olale Kombada, is here right in the studio with us. Comrade, you are welcome.
Thank you very much. ABC, like you.
Yeah, that's my name. That's my name.
Yeah. Pleasure to be
it's
here
our pleasure.
you.
We don't find you and we don't get you, and we are happy say you answer our call.
Be the glory.
So you are welcome, sir.
So okay, but before we go into the nitty gritty of the program, before we start grilling our dear comrade, let's take just news, some news
commercial
and
break.
Okay.
Okay, you want to take the news and bits? Okay, please go ahead.
Before we go for a commercial break, and this has to do with people have been hearing that there is going to be a change in the metering program called the Standard Transfer Specification Meter, and EKEDC is already providing guidelines for how that will take place. And so the news and tidbits I have here says STS meter upgrade, EKEDC advises customers. And the news says a co-electricity distribution company has provided a guideline for customers to upgrade their meters to standard transfer specification STS2 status. A release by the company advised customers to log on to the company's website at www.ekedp.com/STS. The release further directed that customers should then input their meter number to confirm if their meter can be upgraded or not. Customers whose meters are obsolete and cannot be upgraded will have to apply for a new meter, while those whose meters can be upgraded will be guided on the next step towards the STS upgrade. Banji,
that one another topic. Where we go reserve them. Okay, today we have a comrade Olaleko. We'll go first.
Let's go for a commercial break before we start.
I won't fly.
No, I know. Say they hot for your body, but you make you cool tempers more.
Dear esteemed customer, Eco Electricity Distribution Company, EcoDisco, hereby advises you against careless attitudes in your daily usage of electricity to avoid electrocution. Electrocution is the passage of electrical currents through a human body, resulting in death. EKEDC therefore advises you to be extremely careful when using electric gas cookers, microwave ovens, washing machines, irons, and so on when plugging in your TV, radio, DVD players, and stereo sets. Do not tamper with or attempt repairing your meter if it develops a fault. Invite a qualified electrical engineer. Also, this rainy season, to avoid electrocution or untimely death, be careful not to step on naked electricity wire or engage in any trading or business activity under high tension wire. For any electrical issues you have, call our customer care line on 0708 067 1170 and 0700 123 5666. EKEDC, empowering the quality of lives.
Oh yes, you're welcome. It's still Power Connect show on Niger FM 102.7. Yes, our guest is here. They cool. Don't wait for our questions. The man na experience, they don't introduce him. Chairman Electrical Contractors for Lagos State. Now big position, very very big position. But make we ask. They say chairman licensed electrical contractors in Lagos State. Now license means say some people they license. Are there people that are not licensed where they do your job?
And what is the difference?
And what is the difference
between people
with they license and people who no they license?
Thank you very much for that question. Hello listeners at home. It's a pleasure to be on air under the sponsorship of Eco Electricity Distribution Company, which has been their partner with LECAN as well. We have been working together for years back. So when, as the name implies, Licensed Electrical Contractor Association of Nigeria, you see, a license implies that anything licensed under the law, that means there is a regulation that is guiding such profession. So it's like you want to drive, you must be licensed. No matter how perfect you are, if you are not licensed, that is, you are doing that out of the law.
You are an illegal driver.
So for you to be an electrician, to practice in Nigeria, is a regulation of Nigeria government under Cap 106, Federal Gazette of Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria. For you to practice electricity, you have to be licensed by the government. That empower you to practice as a professional.
Okay, what's the difference between people who no get the license and people who get license? How we could take know them?
The only way you can identify, you can know them, is by inquiring. If you want to give your job to anybody to do any wiring for you, either residential wiring, hotels, industrial wiring, you can request for that person, are you licensed? If that person is licensed, he will quote the license number.
The person say they license. I go take no say na the truth they talk.
It's very easy for you to know. I will give you the website of the association. That is ecolecan.org. Ecolecan, LagosLecan.org. You can Google www.lagoslecan.org. You will find there the names of
you have all the names of your members.
The names of the
throughout
members.
Lagos State.
Yes,
Are you sure?
In the state.
If I
Lagos
go to
State.
your website
you
now,
can Google it now.
So www.
LagosLecan.org.
Okay,
So
Lagos.
you'll find.
Okay, Okay, let's leave that. Let's now agree that I have found, you know, that the man is licensed. The man is charging me, say, 50,000 for the job. The one that is non-licensed is saying I should bring 30,000. And me, I'm looking at the cost. Now, but you must be able to convince me, what am I going to gain by paying 50,000 when someone is asking me to go and pay 30? What do I stand to gain?
That is where professionalism comes in.
Okay.
You know, when we say professionalism, our job, our entity is not just to make wiring alone. We consult our customers, we advise them. If you now engage me now, okay, this is what we want to do. Maybe in a residential apartment, I will make inquiry from you. What are the things you want to put in place that be able to guide you and advise you along? So all those things is what we sum up what I will bill you. Understand? But for another roadside, those people, they call them kinoton. Just let me see light alone. Once you see light,
make light,
make light just shine. Once light shine, you believe he has done everything. Whereas there's danger ahead.
Okay, but before I know that Banji Chu is raring to ask you questions, but before he asks, let me quickly ask you this. Some of your members, you have said now that, you know, it's better to, you know, engage your own members. But even some of your members, they've been accused of bending the rule of quality and standard. You know, for example, you see some LTE lines, you know, as low as 20 mm, 15 mm in some cases, and they are said to have been installed by your members. Even some houses too, you may even get to some houses, the earthing system is very, very poor, and they were executed by your own members. What do you have to say about this?
You see, it's in every profession. Even in this electricity industry, before the emergence of this disco, in the days of NEPA, people that doesn't belong to the utility company, doesn't belong to NEPA, they be calling them Baba NEPA, Baba NEPA, Baba NEPA. So you can do whatever. So people just dodge under this name, claiming you're members of LECA. But for you to know either he's a member or not, you can inquire for his identity. If you cannot find the names on the website, you can inquire for his or identity, because we have female members as well. So you can inquire for his identity to be for you to affirm that he's a member of LECAN. Because members of LECAN, we from time to time engage them in sensitization, in training, in a workshop, and they know the rules, because they know that they are under supervision of a statutory agency that can hammer you if you do anything wrong. The agency can seize your license if you do anything that is contrary to the regulation. Your license can be withdrawn, it can be seized. That is the law. So they are very mindful of what they do, how they do their work. So that is for members.
ABC, just a minute before you. I'm interested in the area, particularly the people you call bad eggs, the quacks, those that are not licensed. That's on one hand. Those that are licensed that are also bending the rules.
That's also bending the rules.
Now, what do you have inbuilt mechanism, sort of, to actually to punish or to
some in-house structure?
Yes,
you know,
to deal with such cases.
Erring members.
That is where I will give kudos to this the sponsor of this program, because times back, people, they don't know how to reach back to us when they have. There is no way we can rule out bad eggs. But in case we have somebody who claims is a member of LECAN, you can report the person to us. We will report that person to the agency in charge of the license. They can call the person and revoke the license until you go and put what you have done wrong in the proper.
Have you had such cases in the past?
Yes.
Where people have been sanctioned?
People who violate the rules, yes. There have been sanctions. We reported.
Are you sure, sir, that if the person comes, bringing the wife, the children to say, sorry, if you sack me now, my children will not,
what we are talking about. What we are talking about is law. We are not the person that we do this thing.
No, the person will come, bring the children, bring the wife who is pregnant, and say, "I beg you, help me. They want to withdraw my license. So, are you sure you will not budge?"
There is this government agency. For us, it's just to report and give them evidence of what is done. What has been done. What has been done.
It's like when a doctor misbehaves and his practice.
Yes, we report to the agency. Okay, this is the evidence. With the evidence of the misappropriation. We report to the agency and we give evidence, we give the details. So the agency is the one that we invite the person for questioning.
There have been these allegations of meter bypassing.
Even vandalism of
trespassing of disco networks and all of that without permission.
That some of your members will go and encroach on disco's network without permission.
Have such reports got to you before?
I can confidently tell you that those people that does that are not members of LECAN. No member of LECAN will ever do that.
We go and encroach. Are you sure that some? You know that in the electricity circle there are people that are referred to as NEPA 2. You are aware of that?
Yes.
Are you sure that your members are not part of
members
NEPA 2?
Are not NEPA 2. Our members are not NEPA 2. You see,
are you sure this is not too technical for our listeners?
No, it's not technical. I'm even waiting for somebody who can give me cases that this person is a member of LECAN and is found culprit of such act, because we have time to time meeting with the discos, and whenever we want to do anything related to existing lines, we know how to approach the service manager in charge of those of the area. We approach the person, we tell him what we intend to do, and they give us their maximum cooperation to work with them together, because we are partners in progress. Because we know the rule, we know the law. Once an installation is energized and connected to the grid, it's no more our own job. It's for the utility company to do maintenance. But in occasions where we have a customer and we want to do anything otherwise, we have to go back to the office to meet the technical person in charge of that area, to discuss with him.
Permit me to say that your association, with all the efforts you have actually enumerated since the beginning of the program, you are hardly known by the man down there, the grassroots people. What are you doing to ensure that people know that, yes, this association exists and this is how to approach or even to reach them or to assess them? When people don't have information about your existence, they will definitely go for people that are available.
Before Comrade answers,
please, that's important.
No, it will. I just want to, it's just to add to that as a kind of support to the question. That, you see, maybe in essence, the average man does not differentiate between one licensed electrical contractors and an electrician is an electrician to everybody. So, what effort is your organization making to ensure that people have knowledge of the fact that they must engage, professional hands like you?
Again, I will appreciate the sponsor of this program. There was a time we had a meeting together at ECO headquarters, and this has to do with how can LECAN assist customers on endorsing the application form for metering.
Okay.
There's a lot of discussion in that meeting. That day. So we made them understand that it is even good for you to, before you engage someone for your house wiring, it's good for you to inquire whether the person is licensed or not, because you can imagine for somebody who take up to 100 million to do a housing project, and the person he gave his electricity job to a clerk who is not licensed, and the person collects maybe out of that 100 million, maybe 20 million for the job. And you are now coming to me now, okay, you want the utility company to service your house now to meter you, where it will require me to endorse my license there and sign. And once I sign under the law, that means if anything wrong with that property, I will be...
The liability is yours.
It's coming back to me. And you don't want to pay for my own service. You understand? You want to pay me peanuts.
Okay, comrade, we will continue the conversation after this commercial break.
oníbàárà wa ọ̀wọ́n Èkó Electricity Distribution Company EKEDC ló ń gbà yín níyànjú láti yẹra fún àwọn ìwà ìbìkítà nípa bí ẹ ṣe ń lo iná lójoojúmọ́ kí ìjàmbá iná agbénipa má bàa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ iná agbénipa máa ń wáyé nígbà tí agbára iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná bá gba ara ènìyàn kọjá, èyí tó máa ń sábà já sí ikú tàbí nígbà mìíràn ìfarapa tí kò lè sàn láéláé. Torí náà EKEDC ń gbà yín níyànjú láti máa kíyèsára gidigidi tí ẹ bá lo gáàsì ìdáná, ẹ̀rọ ìfọṣọ, ti ìfọbọ́, ti ìlọṣọ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ ṣọ́ra pẹ̀lú wáyà tẹlifíṣàn, rédíò, DVD player, gílóòbù tàbí sọ́kẹ̀tì iná tó wà lára ògiri ilé. Bákan náà, ẹ má tọwọ́ bọ mítà tó bá bàjẹ́ o, torí pé ikú òjijì ni iná agbénipa. Ẹ̀mí yín sì ṣe iyebíye sí EKEDC. Ẹ pe akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná tàbí kẹ́ ẹ pe nọ́mbà ẹ̀ka ìtọ́jú oníbàárà wa 0708 067 1170 àti 0700 123 5666. EKEDP. Àwa là ń fi agbára fún ìgbé ayé ẹ̀dá tó yanrantí.
Yes, so you're welcome back. It's still Power Connect show on Niger FM 102.7. Yes, because your safety is of great concern to us, you must take part in this program. We don't talk. But that police program is for you. You where they listen to us. The number now 0818 212 0734. Call us. Let's know what you think about LECAN. Do you know about
Licensed Electrical Contractors Association of Nigeria.
Contractors Association of Nigeria. Have you heard that name before? I mean, have you had anything to do with them
quickly before
so,
they call, comrade, one issue that has been a big worry to stakeholders in the electricity industry is vandalism. And there is this accusation that it is only those who know about electricity that can engage in vandalism. And who again knows about electricity if not your own members? It's either they accuse your own members or people or workers in the utility companies. What do you have to say to this?
You see, I can say from the reports we have been getting, clearly there's no one that has ever either belonged to the utility company or member of LECAN. What we see in major cases is these bowlers in some of the reports. And at our own end, what we do is that we have a synergy with the NSCDC, that's the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. Okay. Occasionally, we invite them, we engage them in our program, so that once we have information of something going wrong somewhere, we inform them so that they will. And most importantly, I would like to say this: let the public take ownership of any utility facility in their environment. Let them this is from this on key attitude, because they will say it belongs to government. You are the owner of those facilities. If you see anybody wandering around the facility which is giving you supply, you are in a position to question that person. If the person is not a member of your community and is wandering around, you are in a position to question. Because most cases in the dailies in the news, you will see that maybe Lucky run over that person and is roasted by electricity. When you find out, you see that it's these foreigners, these bowler people that used to go in the best we have had. No one can say he has get a member of LECAN in such.
So in order to stamp out, to reduce or to wipe out or eliminate some of these problems, what kind of collaboration do you have with DISCOs and even communities? So that, because the blame is always laid at your doorstep, but in order to remove all these stains on your integrity, what collaboration do you have with DISCOs and communities? So that when things like that happen, they know you are part of the solution, not the problem.
Thank you very much for that question. See, the DISCOs, we are willing for them to assist our organization, meaning that we are very close to we are the one that introduce customers to them.
To DISCOs?
To DISCOs, yes. We introduce customers because we will first know the customer before DISCO we know.
Because they go, yeah.
So we are appealing for them to assist us in this, in the vanguard of addressing, sensitizing the customers, the public, because even most people.
Hello, we have a caller here. Good afternoon.
My name is Amala from Lagos.
From Lagos.
Where in Lagos, please?
Bako side,
Okay,
Okay.
Paco Surulere.
Okay.
Okay. So what's your contribution? What do you want to talk for this program?
Okay, it's
Okay,
like
be like
we've
say
lost
don't
her.
go.
We've lost.
So you were making a very good.
So we will like the utility companies to give us support in making this enlightenment campaign for the public, most especially in the aspect of safety. Because if you get into some houses,
you just took that,
if you see the way
yes.
they use electricity, you'll be disappointed. And is a key. Safety is a key.
Yeah.
Right from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
So people are ignorant of this thing. So we are handicapped in that regard. So we want them to assist us so that it will reduce the cases on their.
But are you sure that you see maybe the discourse will be ready to assist, but perhaps you also must make some initiatives. Maybe if you are coming up with one or two initiatives about enlightening the people, about safety, about safe use of electricity, even about energy management. Maybe if you come up with those initiatives, the discourse too will. Have you come up with any such initiative, and then you take to the discourse to say this is our idea on how we can best enlighten the people? Have you done such before?
Yes, we do. We print flyers to educate people. We distribute flyers. Even recently,
on your own.
On our own, yes. We do flyers. We do advert on radio. Although we have not been coming to Nigeria FM, which we start be doing now.
Okay.
So even last, I think going to 2 years now, when we did Lekan at 60. So we invited these utility
At 60.
60, yes. Because Lekan is a national association.
I know.
We are talking about the Lagos State chapter here.
Yes.
We celebrated 60th anniversary last 2 years. That's 2021.
21.
Yeah.
So the utility companies, both ECO and Ikeja, they were there
Oh.
because we invited members of the public as well.
Okay.
They were there to deliver lectures.
Okay.
So, but we cannot just limit our effort on that. We still have a very lot to do.
So much
to do. These people at we are on radio now. People at market. This is Yaloja Abaloja.
Can I quickly chip this in? What's your number? What's your figure in Lagos State, for example? What's the?
I mean, your
in terms
membership
of
strength.
Membership
Your
strength.
membership
We
strength.
can talk of 500.
500.
Okay.
500.
If you divide that by 30, how many local
And we
governments
we cover
we have
every
20 local and the
police officer.
37
37
LCDs.
LCDs.
57. That is
grossly inadequate.
inadequate.
Are you sure that that will be enough to service?
If I say
over 20 million people.
If I say 500, that is a registered member. You see, we have.
Okay. We have a caller on the line. Hello, can we meet you? This is hello.
Yes,
can
you
we
are
meet
on.
you? Power Connect show.
This is Patrick calling from both.
Patrick. Okay. Yes.
From both on top.
Okay. We are talking about quality and standard in wiring and installation. What's your contribution to that, please?
So these wires, when I look at them, some of them are very tiny, and this is in fact that's someone to be feared because of when the wires are very tiny, it can easily be cut off.
Yes.
Either
Okay.
by rain or by the wind of the rain.
Okay.
So I think they will put something those wires that are very deep or very heavy.
Okay. Thank you for your
Wires
contribution.
everywhere.
Thank
and
you.
some of them are very tiny.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you for your contribution. We are actually running out of time.
Time is never a friend.
How we wish that we have more time.
No, he will have to come back.
Well, maybe we will
that's
have
the
to.
reality.
We will have to.
Because I have so many questions. Because these substandard products are all over the place.
All over, So,
have you
yes.
fallen victim before and all of that?
So we will find time to call you back, and I want to believe that.
So what's your last word before we go?
In the regard of substandard products, we are working in synergy with the SON,
Standard Organization.
Even time to time they engage. We are a stakeholder with the SON. So because they know we are the one that can fish out these perpetrators.
Okay.
They are trying, but it's not enough.
So you are working with SON.
SON.
Okay. Thank you very much.
That has been the program for today. And you want to agree with me that it's been such an interesting session again with the chairman of the Licensed Electrical Contractors Association of Nigeria, Comrade Olale Kombada. We want to say a very big thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you.
Banji, it's time to go home.
Yeah, it's time to go. Let me also thank Omalara from Paco and Suli, and then Patrick from Vox Joe. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you, our guest. You certainly have to come back. My name is Banji Busari.
And mine is Ademola Ben Cranston Adegoke, ABC Adegoke. See you next week.
And many more. Power Connection.